So yeah, this is what makes this thing so cool, is the ability that I have to just like move my camera, change the shot. This is a super wide angle lens. Pretty cool, right? Pretty freaking awesome. There's the bike over here, just chilling while I'm walking around with a camera. Whoa, trains. These things blew up a long time ago. When I was younger, they blew up and caused a huge explosion. So yeah, we are now new setup. So it's kind of cool. I'm excited to be running this setup more often. It's just this flexibility that I'm gonna have is just what I've been looking forward to. Dude, DJI always knocks it out of the park with all the new products. So this is cool to see more creative shots in the future with this camera. So yeah, this is the DJI Action 5. We are in the testing phase and we're trying to see the ins and outs of the camera, what it can't do. So far, this new moto vlog setup, as you see here, running my mic right there, my mic with a lav. Then I got my card over here, and then it's me talking to the camera, and you can hear me without a bunch of wires being plugged in at all times. So that's pretty cool. So we're still testing stuff out. We're not done. This is just a test. We're gonna go listen to what it sounds like, and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so we just ran a test, and I found that having the electronic sound remove, whatever it is that's removing the sound, actually works a little too weird. Well, it works well, but I have to be talking. If I'm not talking, it's trying to cut all the noise off. Versus when I have it off right now, it's not doing any of that. So let's go and run some more science. Why does it have to be on the floor? So you know what? It sounds cool with the IS. Like, it sounds really clear. Like, don't get me wrong, it sounds amazingly clear. Like, when I talk, it's like, it's so cool. But like, then I don't get all the cool like feedback noise when I'm like riding and stuff. It's like a feedback loop. You gotta decide, do you want the electronic image, the electronic audio assistance or whatever? It sounds good, but it's trying to cut so much of that wind noise. Look at that big old dog. You're just chilling there. What's up, dog? Dude, I love testing out new fucking gear. I love testing out gear when it's like brand new and stuff. I like being a scientist and discovering what's gonna work the best for me. But so far, I think I'd rather just run without the noise isolation on, because when I need to, I'll turn it on. But when I don't need to, I'd rather run like this. I think I'd rather have the engine sound coming out perfectly purring, because Yamaha worked their butts off to get these noise, what are they called? I knew there was a name for it. I had it too. Sound rectifiers? No, the something things, whatever they are, but they bring up the sound for the engine so I can hear it up here and not want to buy a new exhaust. I know, right? I have decided, after much consideration, Señor, un elote, unas papas, unos churros. This is the hard part about getting a new camera. You gotta make some decisions about how you're gonna run your audio, how you're gonna make it sound, and what you prefer. Like I said, I like this cleaner version. I could run it with like noise canceling, but it does pick up my voice very well. Most of the vlogging I do is gonna be at low speeds. High speeds, I don't really do a lot of talking because it's just a lot of wind noise, you know? And it does, actually, believe it or not, at high speeds, it does a good job of blocking noise. Like, if I wanted to get like engine noise, it'd be a great, I could just put it in my bag and I wouldn't have to worry about the wind resistance, you know? But my goal is to get my voice to sound as clear and as like good as possible. And I feel like the way I have it set up right now, which is running a -12, in case y'all wondering, here's my motovlog settings for the DJI Action 5. I'm running the DJI wireless mic 2s. I don't have the low cut filter on. I wanted to be as natural as possible. Oh yeah, kids are weird. So yeah, I'm running the low cut filter off. I have a 32-bit float turned on. I have a backup recording on the microphone. What are you doing, Tesla? It's always a Tesla doing the weirdest things, man. Optimal settings, I think we have found our configuration of choice right now. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys two different options of what it's gonna sound like. Actually, I want to test this one out too. I want to see what it sounds like this. Obviously, it's not gonna sound as good as when I had the noise isolation turned on. What's it called? Electronic noise ESI? I don't know. I'm gonna go left. Too many cars right here. There's too many cars. Too much wind noise. Too much freaking wind noise. Also, I gotta figure out what my color grade's gonna be like on the computer, because what I've noticed with DJI cameras is they do a very good job of like exposing and making it like really bright. So then I gotta go into my like editing software and then like be like, how about we add some contrast to the image and bring it down a little bit? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I gotta work out with this still. Kind of learning. But you know what's the best part about these DJI cameras? I don't have to worry about getting an SD card reader. Now I can just plug the camera straight to my computer with USB-C and just transfer the files directly to my computer and charge my camera simultaneously at the same time. Yeah, it's a lot of behaviors that are going to be make it easier for me to work. Workflow improvements is what I'm looking for. So that's kind of another thing that I'm pretty excited about. Workflow improvements that are happening with the camera. With this new DJI, I can just plug in directly. With my GoPros, I used to have to get an SD card reader, take out the SD card, take out the battery, all this work, and then not only that, I have to unhook the. Well, now and I got used to just opening the battery door. But with this, I can just pop the camera off easily and just, you know, move it over to where my computer's at, and just start editing or start transferring. So that's kind of cool. I'm excited about that, and see what the transfer rate is when I get to the house. We'll see that too. Right now we're going to a little bit lower light, so we're gonna test out that function too, see how it works. Okay, he did do it. I was like, you don't do it, brother. I'm fine you. I'm gonna punch you. But he did it. He did it. What a cool guy. All right, so that's kind of cool. We're going to Disneyland, boys and girls. We're gonna go to the Disneylandia resort. Why? Because I love going to Disneyland. And now, like I said, I don't have noise reduction on. I have it turned off because I kind of don't like the fact that it's fighting all the motorcycle sounds and shutting them up. I kind of like the motorcycle sounds to be in the background of noise of my video. When I'm talking, I like hearing the brum, 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 brum. You know, it sounds cool to me, and I like it like that. I can turn it on. The noise reduction, I could turn it on, but I'm gonna choose to keep it off for right now. You know, I don't need it on. So let's keep it off. Let's watch out for this car. And yeah, this has been a good little thorough test that we've been doing right now. Testing this out. This guy must be friends with my dad with the antennas. My dad's into like CB radios.